Hi, my name is Vlad, and in today's session, we walk you through to some steps in order to see exactly how you can have similar projects with those that you already have, and also creating demand for your web, mobile, and software development services. Now, if you already have a customer or a client or a project for 2+ years that he stay with you because he trusts you and he comes from your personal networking or referrals, and you will like or you wish to have a similar project like with this one that may support the growth and the revenue for the company, then in this case, in today's session, we walk you through to the steps in order to have similar projects with that one that you already have, and exactly the actionable steps that you can do. So we have 3 steps. The first one is to leverage the goal that you already have. The second one is to attract similar audience. And the third one, how to get in touch with them. So in the first, on leverage the goal, is that your case, that is your project that you have on the website or PDF that you already have, it's all about what you've done. But one thing that most of these software development companies are doing in these days is that they leverage their social proof or case studies with their mechanism or technology that they were using. And let's be honest, your customers don't give a shit actually about what method they use. Like, they don't care if there is Magenta, WordPress, React, PHP, Java, etc. They don't care if there is mobile app, web application. They don't care about this. These are mechanisms that you are using to deliver that one. So this is your delivery part. So it's like selling the vacation, the holiday, not the ticket. Right? So it's exactly the same. You need to understand what you've done with those case studies, with the project that you already have. So how you can leverage that? It's in the beginning. Just take a look at your customer that you already have and just have like a big picture to see exactly who is paying more, what industry they are, what were the biggest problem, the biggest pain point that you've solved. And how you can find this one is just asking this, but also in the next part, which is the transformation that you've done, is to ask these partners, how was the company before and how is now? What progress did you make? And if you can have a quantifiable outcome or a quantifiable measure, like maybe you increase workflow with 40% or you increase revenue with 8%, just for an example. This one you can find out with your case studies, because this one is going to have a huge leverage for your organization when you get in touch with similar projects. They don't care, again, about your web development, software development, custom bespoke software development or something. They don't care about that one. Now, the second part is, since we understand exactly who is the customer that is paying us a lot, the second part is, okay, let's get in touch with similar projects, similar customers that are looking for our solution for the same solution. So how can we do that? Is that we're going to use Ocean.io, where if we have this similar audience, you will not have objections like it's not the right time, contact me in the next 3 months or something, or they don't have the budget, or you are compared on the price with Indian market or other European markets or US markets. And how can we avoid that? Is in the beginning, take the website from the customer that we've done the research on the first step with the case studies, put that one into Ocean.io. The next part is to scrape the database and make sure that you have CEOs, manager directors, managing partners, and CTOs. And that's it. Like, you don't have to do nothing else. Just scrape the audience, because you will find out similar projects or similar customers to this one. But I will also walk you through to some practical part to see exactly how it works, this Ocean. So a quick summary until this part is that in the beginning, we know exactly who you want to target. In the second part, we like to have similar projects, similar customers, but now how can we get in touch with them and not being spammy or bullshit outreach methods or something? So what we find out is that there are a lot of software development companies out there, right? It's hard because the landscape, it's very, very competitive. So a lot of these companies, they tried marketing agencies, they tried doing ads, LinkedIn connections, LinkedIn messages, emails, and everything. But they forget to actually work on these 2 steps, right? This is why your channels doesn't work. So if you already have customers that are working with you for 2+ years, it means that you are doing a great job, right? Congrats for that. But I think at this point is just how we can leverage this one, right? How can we have bigger potential with the company? How we can have better customers with this one? Now, the old way is that this is how I've been approached actually on LinkedIn. There was a guy that was sending me a message on LinkedIn. Hello, we are doing mobile app, web development, anything. You can take a look at our portfolio. and let's have a call, let's book a call in order to see your needs, and after that building your idea. Like, no one give a shit about this approach. Like, let's be honest, no one cares about this one. And this is the new way where we create demand for your service. We don't want to talk with cold audience that it doesn't make any sense, that they are not even looking at your offer. In the second part, they don't need your solution because they don't have the pain points that you mentioned. So how can we do that? So just giving you some example. Let's say we want to target restaurants with more location, like 10 location or something, right? And I want to sell them a mobile app to not rely on third parties. What do I need to make my message so relevant for them is that I need to mention the number of location, where are those locations, maybe they open a new location, in what country, in what city, ask for pain point and the proof. And the proof is exactly showing the transformation that you've done on the first step. So this is an example of the script, right? Hello, John, notice that you open a new location in New Jersey, in addition to those 7 that you already have in the Europe market and also UAE. Have you considered not relying solely on third parties so you don't have to pay 30% of your revenue for it? I ask this because the result that you are going to do for them without a pain point. This is your offer or your value proposition. It worked for your customer that you already talked in the first step, where we've done this transformation, where we increase revenue or we delegate everything and they have more control on the customers with 8% or 20%, or they increase revenue with 30% or 20%. Is it worth sharing a 2-minute video to see how it might be similar for you? And by the way, or PS, your competitor, you can name the competitor, the company or the restaurant in New Jersey, for example, they actually launch a new app and could steal some of your market share. Or another part is that you can see maybe they have a bad review on Google or TripAdvisor. You can mention a name from someone else that actually give a bad review. You can mention exactly what he said in that bad review. And you can mention another part that look, this one can hurt your revenue, even if you open a new location. So you don't want to have that. As you can see, this is so relevant, and we actually automate this one. We use AI, and how we can do that is actually you have to use clay.com to make all of this personalization, to know all of these things with the review and everything. Ocean Data to have similar customers, and Lead Formatter to find out exactly what sub-niche they are, what industry they are. It made so much sense for you to get in touch with these customers. So that's it, nothing overcomplicating, but this one is the leverage. But until you are going to make this one, you need to work on the first step. Like, it's fundamental part. So don't forget about the first step, because that one is going to leverage your organization, and just take leverage of that because you already have the goal. So if you want to find out more how to not be compared on the price, how to reduce the sales cycle, how to actually increase the flow of leads and appointments with those sales calls with 100% fully qualified people, so you can have between 2 to actually 4 long-term projects for years, not just for 6 months or 3 months commitment. So if you want to find out those information, please let me know and we can book the call, and also giving you a document with overall the process that we've done step by step in order to achieve exactly what I mentioned and how to avoid some of these problems. Thank you so much. I'm Vlad from Veluto Group, and have a wonderful day. See you. Bye-bye.